Hello everyone and welcome to the BPX360 installation instruction video. Just a couple of things you need to know before we get started. I'll be demonstrating the process using our precision wheel balance equipment here. For you folks at home, all you need to do is remove the wheels from your motorcycle, dismount the tires, remove the rim strips. You're going to be working with a fully assembled wheel. No need to remove the sprocket or the rotor. The installation instructions are for all dirt bikes, front and rear wheels, 36 spoke configuration. There's only one exception. Honda owners are going to have to watch a second video after this one because Hondas, for some reason, put a 32 spoke rear wheel on their dirt bikes. The front is a 36, the rear is a 32, so there will be a follow-up video for Honda owners. So let's get started. What is very important before you start laying out your rims is to check for the rim weld seam, okay? This is very important. You cannot drill this area, so mark it with an X and the other side with a piece of tape, just to make sure you don't drill that, okay? So moving along, we're going to lay out the rim. I need you to put a 0 next to the air fill valve, 4 spaces over in between spokes. You want to put a 4 on that one, that's your rim lock. From the 0 again, count 21 spaces over. This is the hole you're going to drill, again from 0. And everything is clockwise, okay? 0 clockwise, all the way around to 21. This is where you're going to drill, okay? So, very important, if this ends up on that seam we just discussed in the other wheel, don't panic, it's not a big deal. All you need to do is take these two and swap them. Okay, just swap them over and then turn the wheel over and then start the process again. So once the wheel's turned over, it's going to look just like this. Do the same thing, count over 21 spaces, and then you're going to be out of that seam area. Okay, preparing to drill the hole for your new balancer, you just want to carefully measure the center line width to the center of the wheel, and also the center between the spokes in position 21. Once you've established that, use a center punch to punch it to prepare for drilling. Once you've punched your rim, it's going to look just like this. Right there, you can see that piece of blue tape. We're centered in the center of the rim this way, and also centered between the spokes on that location 21. This is very important. Once you start the drilling process, I highly recommend using high quality bits. These are DeWalt bits. They are the starter point bits, at least the 3/8 is, the smaller one is not, but this is what you're going to use for your pilot hole. Smaller drills are much easier to control to get a nice starter hole. Drill all the way through the rim with this one time on that punched area, and then final drill with the 3/8 starter point bit. It'll get you a nice clean hole and you'll be happy with the finish you get. Once you've drilled it, you're going to get a nice clean hole like that. Nice finish on that. Next, we're going to go ahead and mount the balancer. All right, you've got your hole drilled, the hard part's done. Now we're gonna mount the balancer. Very important to apply thread locker to the threads on the bolt. Use Loctite Red 271, put a couple of drops on that. Locate your balancer. Before you snug it up, just make sure you can move it side to side a little bit. Make sure it's not hitting any of the spokes heading up to the hub. Once you've determined that, you're clear to go. Tighten it. Get your torque wrench out. Torque it to 15 Newton meters. And you're done. So you now have a completely balanced wheel. No more shaking. You got faster acceleration, obviously. Higher top speeds, better fuel mileage, better cornering. All in all, it's just a performance product. It's great. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now that it's mounted on the wheel here, you'll see that the balancer actually counterbalances both of the tire valve and the rim lock. It basically opposes both of those. So again, I hope you all enjoy it. And thank you for purchasing my new patented Balance Pro Xtreme 360 wheel balance system. And for your Honda owners, don't forget to watch the follow-up video to lay out your 32 spoke rear wheel. Thanks everybody for watching. Hello everyone, this is the follow-up video for the Honda owners only. In the previous video, you saw how to lay out your 36 spoke wheels. That will be for your front wheel on a Honda. The rear wheel is a little different. You have to do everything you did in the other video, watch for the seam, take the precautionary measures and everything that the previous video showed. The Honda rear wheel is a 32 spoke wheel, the OEM. So your layout will be a little different. You will drill 2 holes. Here is the Honda wheel. So you will be using your air fill valve hole. You're going to mark that with a 0. On this wheel, you're going to move over 3 spaces. That's going to be your rim lock. And then you're going to count clockwise around to position 18. That's where you're going to drill your balancer. So you're going to drill 2 holes. Once again, to finalize the locations on your Honda rim, remember your air fill valve being position 0, counting clockwise between spokes to position 3 is going to be your rim lock, and then from 0 between spokes to position 18 is where you're going to drill your balancer hole. So that concludes the instructions for your Honda rear rim. Thanks again for watching, and thank you for purchasing Balance Pro Xtreme 360 wheel balancing system.